watched Fantastic Four. Well, the reason why I cared about Fantastic Four is because when I used to work at the movie theater during that time when that movie released, the first one,
Ooh.
with Jessica Alba and yeah.
How
Chris
big was
Evans,
that,
man.
bro? I'm having faded memories of if that did well. I remember going to see it with my boys, but I don't remember if it holds up as being good.
So the fun fact is every time you guys talk about movies, I think about the times that I used to work at movie theaters, and I worked at a movie theater during peak eras of cinema. Peak. I mean, I was in theater when Passion of Christ was out. We're talking about lines out the door, way bigger than Universal. You know,
right? Tell them.
You know,
tell them. Spider-Man 3, man.
Yeah, I've been there during Harry Potter. I've been there during Star Wars. I've been there through peaks and peaks, Matrix, peaks of movies. Peaks, you know, and you'll never ever see that ever again. Talking about lines out the door, waiting, people waiting for a movie to be over so they can go watch the movie type shit. You know, and the immersion and everything else and stuff like that was all there. But I remember Fantastic Four did pretty well just because of Jessica Alba's reputation and Chris Evans' reputation alone. Because back in the day, we were name oriented. We were dropping names. Who's in that movie? You know, that's how we kind of rate how good the movie was going to be. You say, "Oh, Jessica Alba's going to be in that movie." Bet I'm going to watch it. You say Chris Evans is going to be in that movie. Yeah, bet I'm going to watch it. You know, I was there during the time when Ghost Rider and Daredevil when it was in theaters. Same thing was Elektra. You know. Man. And I saw the dueling responses of those movies and stuff. You know, those were the Fox. That was the Fox movies era. They were dropping them like Disney's doing now. You know, there was superhero movies dropped left and right. You know, but at that time, yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four was doing pretty well. You know, I mean, because it was the rise of superhero movies. Because Spider-Man did numbers. Spider-Man. You know, that was a movie that people waited 3 or 4 movie shows just so they could watch their showing. That obsessive, you know. So whatever Tobey Maguire did, stuff like that, they rid off of the Spider-Man's reputation, you know. But sure. Yeah, man, like I said, superhero movies, what is at its peak. We didn't have the internet at that time, so you just kind of just have to just like take people's work. Jessica Alba did pretty good, you know. Yeah. When you just taking a shot.
No. Word of mouth was key.
And then on top of that, you had a rental culture like Blockbuster and all that stuff like that. So when you asked about the movie, you didn't have the internet at the time. You had to talk to the clerk. Like, yo, how good is this movie? Oh, I fucks with it. Okay, bet I'm gonna rent it. You know.
That's true. That's true too. Yeah, word of mouth, suggestions before the internet, before YouTube. Some people were looking up so many reviews for Captain America 4 that it's like you could just want to see the movie by now. You looked up about 6-7 videos, and the time frame you're watching the review, you're watching more reviews than you actually are watching the actual movie, or you're watching the show. The good, bad, and the ugly of the 2000s.
Yeah, I agree, Uncle Jack.
Yeah,
I still remember waiting to see Spider-Man 3, man, and not getting a ticket, and had to wait for the following day because there were no more show times. Tomb Raider was so packed. People used to sit on steps to watch the movies. To sit on steps back in the day, bro. Y'all don't know how, man.
Oh no, y'all want to talk about worst of the worst? People are never ever gonna ever experience this, but y'all remember when the Pokemon movie, the first Pokemon movie came out?
Oh yeah, I remember that joint.
Motherfuckers were fighting to get a fucking ticket.
Yeah,
all because it came with a Mew card.
Yep, I have those cards.
It's worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, man, it's not the same. You know, people, the movie industry, hell, if you thought it was more impressive back then, back in like the 30s and 40s and 50s, before TV, oh man.
That was your television, bro.
That was your television. That was the thing to go to.
Bro, they used to spend the whole day there. Mm-hmm. They used to have movie marathons, and you would watch like cartoons and the news. Some people would get the news from that. So yeah, that's crazy.
The first rated R movie I snuck into was Freddy versus Jason. Ha! Nice. I think 300 was mine. I think we watched it after. Actually, I think what we used to do was in Harborview in Suffolk. Me and my friends, we would ask the people in front of us to like, "Hey, we're with you guys," so that the ticket person be like, "Okay," they allow us to buy the ticket. I'd buy the ticket for my friends, and then we would like kind of coerce a parent or older person, be like, "Hey, we're with you." So they'd be like, they're kind of like our parental guardian to get through into the theater or whatever. But I remember distinctly watching 300 and watching Hellboy 2 right after. And man, like Friday night, the movies, like you said, line was outside, like people waiting to get their, no pre-orders, no nothing, just wait, get in line, get your ticket. No reserving your ticket, first come, first serve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could. There were some places I heard you could get tickets early in certain areas, but other than that, no. You were right on. And no saving seat, no seat. Pick your seat. Nah, there was none of that shit, bro. None of that shit.
Nah.
People had to sit in the aisles sometimes for those movies, man.
Yep. Uncle Jack says, I told the story of punching my brother in the jaw right before the Pokemon movie. I think I did recall you mentioned that you punched your brother for the first. It got real, man. It got real for that Pokemon movie, man. Everybody wanted to collect all the cards for that joint, man.
The promo for Pokemon at that time period too. Burger King had fucking trading cards.
And then the golden ones when they did the bars. There was a couple of toys with Pokemon toys, the ball, the actual Pokemon, and some other stuff. But man,
I still would have. Well, I gave those to my parents because I don't care about Pokemon anymore. But most of my Pokemon stuff I gave to my parents.
Nah, man, the hype was real for these theatrical releases, man. Like McDonald's, all these fast food places to be prepped, the toys to be ready to go, commercials be ready to go. Everything felt like an event. It felt like an event. It felt like you had to go see this thing in part of pop culture. But now it's so spread out with streaming and gaming and all these other kind of things. It's like you're waiting for, the big movie to go watch it with everybody else. Like we don't have a No Way Home every year. You know what I mean? We don't have a Barbie every year. So it's just trying to find that next wave to ride into the theaters and experience that thing with everybody. Yeah, I mean, streaming kind of, the pandemic and streaming kind of cut all that shit, man.
Those people got greedy. Along with the pandemic, I agree. Those studios got greedy.
Yeah, even Uncle Jack, right? Even the trash movies had a run. Even the trash joint. And then the DVD sales were like, yo, you know, that gave you second life. Like, oh, you flopped in the box office, but the DVD sales are good, so you got your money back. You know, you going to Best Buy now? Like, what do you guys see in the Best Buy when you walk into Best Buy now, bro? Like,
washing machines, refrigerators, camera.
Matter of fact, when's the last time y'all held a disc or cartridge?
Piece by piece.
A piece by piece.
That's good.
I got that on Blu-ray.
Okay. Probably last week. I've been sorting through the whole DVD collection, VHS collection, my place. You know, getting rid of DVD cases and things like that. So probably last week for me, just having an actual disc. But besides Walmart and Target, you don't see DVDs and Blu-rays. Like everything it's gone.
Like I held a Switch cartridge for the first time because I finally bought a physical game. All my shit's digital. I don't have any physical anything when it comes to gaming, media, none of that. Music. This is literally my physical media. It's my phone. You know? That's it. My movies, my gaming, my all that other stuff like that. Like, I mean, that's the future that we are. Like, we're raising a bunch of tablet kids now. You know, and this is alpha and beta generation now. These are tablet kids. They're not gonna know what a cassette tape is. They're not gonna know what a compact disc is. They're not gonna know what a vinyl is. You know, it's getting wild out here.
Oh yeah.
But that's the reality of it all, you know. I mean, the transition from movies. Like, honestly, if you would have told me, like, okay, Captain America 4 was coming out in the year 2000s, I would probably ask the same questions I asked at any rental store or any movie did, stuff like that. That's just like, all right, who's in it? I said they have Harrison Ford in there, and they have Anthony Mackie. So who's Anthony Mackie? Oh, Anthony Mackie was an actor that was in 8 Mile, who was getting that was rap battle with Eminem. I said, oh, I guess he's pretty good. Stuff. I'll give it a try, you know. But now, like I said, we live in an era where YouTube and all that other stuff like that has kind of ruined that experience. Kind of like, because now they're just like, all right, well, here's a non-spoiler review and here's a spoiler review, you know?
Right. right. And it's all just terrible, man. Just the whole idea of all this, and we gave it up. Oh, we gave it up easily for convenience, for crappy convenience that they can easily make inconvenient really fast. So,
well, that's the cinema life for you now. And like Dion was saying something like that, and like you had the experience like anything else. The Pokemon movie was really the FOMO experience, fear of missing out. If you ain't, I remember at that time when Pokemon came out, everybody talked about Pokemon. Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened?
Right.
You know, Mewtwo did this, Mewtwo did that, you know. It's crazy, you know, but now we look at it today's standpoint stuff. Now we're just like, all right, have you seen it? No, man, I'm on this series, or I'm on this movie.
Right. Doing your own thing. Doing your own thing. Now,
yeah.
Like, very few shared experiences. Yeah. Very few things worth sharing the same exact experience sometimes.
True. We're not synced anymore. Everyone's on their own journey. There's so many streaming platforms. I'm watching this show. Oh, I'm watching this show. And before it was like, did y'all see Sopranos last night? Oh yeah, this and that and the third. Y'all see Walking Dead last night? Oh yeah, this and the third. And did y'all see The Bachelorette last night? Oh yeah, this and the third. But now it's just like, no, I'm watching this on Netflix. I'm watching this on Peacock. I'm watching this on cable. I'm watching this on Apple TV. So no one's having like actual like conversation with each other. I think honestly the last theater experience, I mean, Sonic was cool, the Disney screens. I talked about that, how everyone went to see Sonic 3, but like the last, honestly, I mean, even Barbie, past Barbie, it has to be No Way Home.
That's it.
No Way Home was like the last big, like, yo, you had to go see this thing. This was like you know, I saw with I saw with Vonell and you know, my sisters and everything, like Jake and Lynn, like that was like the last big like movie experience, like post Endgame, that you had to go see. You had to experience it. Otherwise you were missing out. That's the last one. I mean, shit, what's the next movie you guys gonna see in theaters?
I might see Mickey 17.
Really?
I seen that commercial spot I saw looked like it might be telling a slightly different story. So I don't know. That looks interesting, and it's different, and it's something new. So, or at least new enough.
I hear you.
Oh, of course, yeah, Deadpool
Wolverine. Yeah, it was there, but like
that was, bro. That was a moment.
It was a moment.
I feel like that was more of a moment of like, yeah, you had to see it to understand what people were saying, to reference and stuff like that, because there's been a whole summer of I'm about to make a name for myself type shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, that had its own hype. I mean, it was the biggest movie of last year, but something about No Way Home was different, man. It was just like, we're trying to catch cinema, like right here. Like this is.
Yeah, like, people fighting. I agree. You have people fighting for tickets in Mexico. So.
See, when No Way Home came out, the reason why I felt it was special to me, because I watched all Spider-Mans in theaters except for Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know, so it's like, no, I'm done. But now having to see that, it's kind of like a come to full circle moment for a lot of superhero movie fans and stuff. Like, damn, I've seen all these at release. You know, I've seen the first Spider-Man on release at AMC 24. I live next to that AMC. You know, so that is my movie theater. That is my movie theater experience growing up. You know, and all that stuff. But I feel like now, man, you guys are right. There's not a movie that's bringing people back and creating that hype that like you gotta see it. You had to be there.
Mhm.
You know, Avengers did that for a lot of us, stuff like that. You had to see that, you know, to understand. Like I remember going to the theater to see the Avengers, and when Thanos snapped everybody out, crickets. Motherfucker was crying and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, that's an experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true, man. No Way was Thanksgiving. Deadpool Wolverine was pizza and beer. Yeah, that's a perfect allegory right there. No Way was Thanksgiving. Deadpool Wolverine was pizza and beer, bro. Like, no BS, man. I mean, and Wicked kind of caught that with, you know, the musical theater nerds, and you know, it did. I would say Wicked was not Harry. It's like 1/3, I guess, of the Harry Potter feeling. It has a school, it has academia, it has sort of like the hero's journey.
Magic.
It has magic, right? So it kind of had that, but not quite there as Harry Potter. I think Universal's they're gonna expand Epic Universe to have Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz expansion. And just judging from people walking through the little mini Wicked exhibit they had at Universal Studios, there definitely was people interested.
Oh yeah,
in seeing it. And that's a smart move. But Wicked was kind of, for a musical, I think Wicked was there. But honestly, dude, for this year, I don't know what that big movie, I don't know what that is this year. I don't know what's that gotta go see it $1 billion movie is for this year, to be honest with you. I just don't
see.
I ain't seen it in the lineup.
To be honest with you, bro, Dion, like, if I looked at you and I'm like, Captain America 4, is it a gotta see it? Am I missing something? Is it a FOMO experience? If you told me no, then I'm not gonna see it, you know. But if Dion would have told me yes, then I said, yeah, we're gonna go watch it this weekend. That's how dependable I am when it comes to his movie taste and stuff. You go by movie taste of friends.
I appreciate it, man. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna say you guys gotta go see it in theaters. Oh shit, here we go.
Yo,
hey,
what's good?
Yo,
what's good with y'all, bro?
Papa Jack, what's up, man?
Hey, listen, I'm listening in, man. Y'all cooking right now, bro. I just want to jump in and jump out real quick, man.
All right, go for it.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Like, over the last 20 years, it's crazy to think everything that came and went that we got to experience, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom took me to the theater on Christmas Day in 2004 to see Lord of the Rings Return of the King, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me and my cousin really legitimately almost caught a fade because we snuck into Kill Bill Volume 2 and there were no seats left. Like we had to stand up and thought we was gonna get caught, and almost caught a fade in the parking lot at the mall because I was pissed, right? Like, it ain't, I don't want to get into the nostalgia shit, but like, it's over, bro. It's over.
Damn, Uncle Jack, you really had to just come out there and just like, yo, that love that you had, that the romance that you had about going to theaters, it's over.
I mean, listen.
There's gonna be way less. Way less.
I'm not gonna say that it's not there, but like, it's not an experience that you can carry over to another person. Like, the feeling that somebody else gets might be comparable to the feeling that we got, but there's no way for us to make what we're feeling make sense to somebody that didn't live through it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just really Just really think about it, bro. I could name 10 different experiences of going to the movie theater of just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Inglourious Bastards. Like, you know what I'm saying? My senior year in high school, me and my wife went to the theater to see Watchmen. Like, you see what I'm saying? like shit like that, bro. Like, again, I'm not gonna say that it's over, but unless somebody can go to the theater and post something for IG to make it go viral, it ain't gonna hit, bro. Before I get out of here, I'm gonna say this: if you're a purist, you fall into one or two categories. Either you're overpaying because you love the art, or you're a speculator trying to be in on a moment. That's it.
Oof.
There's no more room for the purist, bro. If you are a purist, good luck. I'm out of here, dog. Y'all.
Oh shit! He set it up, man.
I'm out.